What's up, witches? How we doing? It is the crack of dawn, the quarter to 7 in the morning where I am right now. So I have, hold on, I want to make sure my flight's not boarding. No, I think I have like 20 more minutes. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to pop on and say what's up. Um, okay, yeah, I think they're just doing like pre-announcements. So anyway, I just wanted to say what's up. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I have this new app that I'm using to like cut down my social media. And right now it's still on. It's so early. So I was like not able to go live on Instagram, and I was like, wait a minute, why do I want to go live on Instagram anyway? I want to go live on YouTube because I want to give you guys the heads up that today, as soon as I land, I will be heading directly to Witchwork to tape an episode of the podcast. If you don't know, I'm the host of the BetterWitch podcast. And we are going to be having Mel Davis on today, and I'm really excited about this conversation because Mel Davis incorporates body positivity and spirituality into her entrepreneurship and teaches others how to do the same. And I feel like that's a really big topic for a lot of spiritual practitioners. One of the things that I hear from you guys the most when we get to wherever you are, like if you're in the bunker and you're getting group coaching, if you're working with me one on one as a client in one of my programs, or if you're just coming to me for occasional strategy sessions and things like that, inevitably, when we get to the point where we start talking about how to increase your reach, how to increase your followers, how to increase your marketing strategy, improve your marketing strategy, the issue of being seen comes up. It comes up a lot. I think that spiritual practitioners, for the most part, there are some exceptions to this, but I think for the most part, when we get started, the idea isn't to become a social media person, it isn't to become an influencer. Um, it isn't even to necessarily be known for what you do outside of the circles that you like, navigate in regularly. And so overcoming a lot of the challenges that we have with being seen, some of the discomfort that we have with like seeing ourselves on camera or talking about ourselves and our abilities and what we're able to do for people doesn't necessarily come naturally. And I think that when we also maybe have some struggles or some issues related to our appearance, um, especially to like our weight. I think regardless of gender, but certainly if you are a woman, then like your weight and how you look on camera can really impact your ability to get out there and talk about yourself and share yourself with the world and want to be the face of your own practice and want to be the face of your own business. And I can absolutely 100% guarantee you that putting your face out there, you don't have to, but particularly when it comes to spiritual work, putting your face out there, telling your personal story, letting people see who you are in your most like true and authentic form, um, is honestly going to do more for you than you can ever imagine. People want to hear from you. They want to know, especially when it comes to spiritual products and practices, where these things are coming from. They want to be able to connect with your energy and feel you, feel that you're genuine, feel that you're authentic, that you're the right person for them. And it's really difficult to do that when you hide behind, memes or videos or pictures of your product or whatever. You know, um, I always like to use the example of Rihanna and Fenty. Like Fenty makes lip gloss, right? Are there not 1,000 lip glosses that you could buy at any given location? Of course there are. But people will get that lip gloss because they feel a connection to that brand founder. And so that matters to us as well. People have options, and that's what makes life so beautiful. And what will make them choose you over someone else often has nothing to do with your product or service and everything to do with just you and who you are. So I'm really excited to talk to Mel about what she has learned about helping people overcome their body shame, deal with trolls and bullies online that might have negative things to say about your size, your weight, what you look like, and how she uses like spirituality and astrology to help her with all of that. So it's going to be a great conversation. We'll be taping the episode live here on YouTube at I think about 1:15 uh, p.m. this afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. So if you are around, definitely tune in. Of course, you'll be able to listen to the episode on podcast platforms about a month from now when season 4 drops officially. But the benefit of being here is you get a little sneak peek into these episodes. You get to see the full, unedited, uncut, live taping of the episode. So bring your questions. If you have a similar issue, if you are also trying to figure out how to get out there and get more comfortable with who you are, with your body, and all of that good stuff, then this is going to be a really powerful episode for you for sure. And don't judge me. Yes, I'm back on the coffee, but not on. I am having some coffee. I kind of got it more out of habit than anything. But some of you know I took a break from coffee for a whole month, which I did, and I'm very proud of myself for. And I think that was a really good idea. I shouldn't have gotten a medium because I am not ready for this. I also just hate having a bunch of stuff in my hands when I get on a flight. Um, it just makes the whole loading process harder. So hopefully I finish this before I board. But it is like piping hot. Good morning, my dear. How are you? Let me see. Can I react like on Instagram? No, I can only do bad things. So I won't hit anything. It is so good to see you, my dear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. If you are free today, I know you're super busy, but if you are free today, I'll be taping an episode of the podcast with Mel Davis. We'll be talking about body positivity and using astrology and spirituality to help us navigate through fears about being seen, about showing our faces, our bodies, about what to do when people have negative things to say, trolls in the comments, and things like that. So I'm excited for this episode because, like I was saying, this is something that comes up pretty much in every single client session I ever have at some point because we have to talk about marketing, we have to talk about strategy, we have to talk about what your story is, what your brand is, and like how you share that with the world, and that requires that you be able to do it. I wouldn't say that you have to be comfortable with it because I feel like it's like bravery. It's the type of thing where you don't get it ahead of time. You can only develop it, right? So you don't just like become brave because you decide to. You see something scary, you do it anyway, and in the act of doing it, you demonstrate bravery. So confidence is the same way, in my opinion. There's no such thing as like going and getting confidence. The only way you can have confidence is to develop it, which means you must put yourself into situations where you don't feel confident, challenge yourself to rise to the occasion, because you will. And then in that process, your confidence develops. You become more certain that you can do it. So we're going to talk about how you can work with spirituality and astrology to develop your confidence, and be more prepared to, show up in the world and show up and be like, this is me, this is who I am, take it or leave it. My flight boards in like 5 minutes, which it honestly is going, oh my God, this thing was just enormous. Thank God, it was like $1,000,000. But this flight out of Charleston, oh, wait, oh, does it come with something? What are these? Oh, it comes with like little hash browns. Okay, I didn't know that. um, this flight out of Charleston, like, it's literally never leaves on time. It's so crazy. I don't know what they got going on. It doesn't matter if it's the crack of dawn. middle of the night, Christmas, New Year's, no holiday, doesn't matter. You never leave out this gate on time. I don't know what it is. It's so crazy. Oh my god, this sandwich is huge. Sweet. I sat right next to the silverware machine, which works out great. This is enormous. I do not want this now. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm starting to board. Not us leaving on time. All right. Anyway, hope to see you back at 1 o'clock for the live taping of Mel Davis's episode of the Better Witch podcast. And have a great rest of the day. Hey, Keith, what's going on? Everyone say send up good juju and great prayers for a safe and smooth trip. I'm about to get on this flight and head back to NYC. So have a beautiful morning. Hope to see you all around 1:15 today for the episode. All right. Thank you.